I was waiting in my room thinking that the 3D printer would arrive at like late in the afternoon, but it came in and it's like 12:15 and it came in already and I'm excited as hell. Holy shit. So here we have the filament and here we have the 3D printer. I'm gonna open them and we'll see. So here we have my 1 kilogram of filament 3D. It should be black, but we'll see later. And now here should be the 3D printer. It's a box inside a box, like one of those Russian matryoshkas. One. There we go. Open this. Let's see. Okay, it's pretty. So, of course, this was shipped upside down. Here we have instructions in English and a little bit of Chinese. Then this is supposed to, oh, there's a spatula. And this QR code is, oh, it's for their Facebook. Alright. So, I suppose I'm going to have to get on a work surface and start laying this down somewhere. So, this is going to be my surface. I have to move this logic board and this PSU out of the way. And I'm going to put them in that box. Actually, I'm going to put the logic board back in the Commodore so we can work on here. Alright, so here we are. We are on the table. Let's get this out of the way. By the way, not sponsored by dbrand, but if they want to, please go ahead. Let's turn on this light in case we need later. Actually, no, it fucks up the picture. Let's not do this. Alright, so here we have this, and let's take the instructions and start this. Let's try to understand how to do this. So this is pretty interesting. This was inside this foam thing, and they put a piece of wood inside it to make it rigid. At the beginning I thought this was something that needed to be protected and they put it here, but I just think they needed to make it very rigid, so it's pretty interesting. Alright, so here we have all the pieces. Here there's my screwdriver set. The power supply actually feels very cheap, but it comes preset in the 230 configuration for y'all living in this side of the world, aka Europe. And the plug is actually this type compared to the kind that we're used to in Italy, which is more like this. See? So this one with the two holes here, see? This is the left. and the other one is the right. Alright, so what you want to do is put them here. And I don't really understand how. So, like this? How do you do it? So they actually labeled them. So here you can see this is the M525, right? But I need the M545. There it is. M545. That's pretty nice. Now, so this is the right. Now, what's the front and what's the back of this thing? So this would be the right. So the shorter part goes down. Put it like they want this towards the inside. X20 and 5x8 and 5 and 5 5x20 and 4 and these two. Okay. Alright, so I finally got done with this. It took basically forever. These cables, they're marked Y on this piece of plastic. They're supposed to come attached already, but for me they were not attached, so I kind of guessed, so this should be the Y-axis. And it comes with this thing that is actually clipped on. I unclipped it just because it was easier to work on this thing. It's kind of tricky to put all together, but it takes about 2 hours if you're completely non-experienced. It took to me exactly, let me see, 2 hours and 15 minutes. It's alright. It comes with a bunch of tools. The instructions are okay. The last couple steps, so the last 4 steps you see here are actually pretty tricky, but it's doable, and it comes with a little bit of filament that we can try. And this part is actually, I don't know about this tube. This tube is, I think, only pressure connected, which is kind of bothering me, but we'll see. Be sure to put this in your the voltage that you're in. So especially if you're in Europe, make sure this is 230 and not 115, because if it's going to be 115, you're going to blow the whole thing. Smoke is going to come out probably. Now we should probably level this. It doesn't come leveled, but it's actually pretty easy to level it. Alright guys, let's turn it on for the first time. So apparently the QR code doesn't work anymore. I don't know why. It takes me to a page saying that they stopped doing this. So if you really want to use it, if the camera decided to focus on it, whatever. Doesn't work though. Now, let's see. Alright, so we are on the computer. And I just downloaded a zip file containing some stuff in here. We're going to go into files. This is the calibration cube. We're going to extract it in my 3D print folder. Ultimaker Cura. It's going to take 22 minutes. We're going to save it to a removable drive. We're going to check the removable drive. Here we go. The drive, we're going to take this micro SD card. Here we go. It's in. On the screen, please. Here we go. Prepare. I think we can go auto home. Here we go. This thing is going to move to... Okay, so it didn't touch anything, so that's good. We can go back to main. Print from SD card. It's going to be the calibration cube. And it's going to heat the bed up. And I'll tell you when it's done. So she just started printing. She's making quite a bit of noise. But it's okay. So what I'm probably going to do is install here some hook so the wire can actually get in nicer. So this is a pretty sharp angle that I don't like. There you go. Better like this. So I had to restart the print because I forgot to put this back in, and everything was lighting and it looked very ugly. So I restarted it right now, and we'll see. We will see. See you later, boys. Is decentered. The Y is... The Y is okay. It's not really a... The Z sucks. The Z sucks. I don't know how to fix this. So this is going to be a pretty interesting one. So I'm going to reprint this. I actually tightened this thing a lot. So I think what happened is that the belt was too loose, and eventually the motor here would skip a step every once in a while, and that would make the piece 2 millimeters shorter than it actually needs to be. So I think this is gonna do it, but we'll see how it goes. So we're done. This is what came out, and hell yes, it worked. So I just tightened this thing as much as I could and everything was working. Now the printer prints perfectly. The dimensions for this are right there where they need to be. I don't have a precision caliper, but I'm pretty sure it should be fine. Yes. Alright, so thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like this video. So next thing I'm going to do is actually upgrade this printer and put some things that I found online, print them and put them on the printer. So a fan cover and actually a guide for the PLA filament. It's pretty cool. So please subscribe, like the video, share if you like to share stuff. I'm pretty awkward.